You real. Alright. So you can see it's a different, a diverse. Girls, it's boys, black, white. Barber, and it ain't no limits. So this is Alexis Spike. We was down. This is the step team we have. It's just a lot of personal development and stuff, and I love to teach in a fun manner. So them some of my steppers from our step team. We're gonna revamp. And I put this award there because when it comes to those type of kids, when we won that award, they didn't know what winning felt like. And that stuck with me. So just because you see people, everybody don't know what winning feels like. A lot of people are striving for success. You don't know what success look or feel like. So it's like an endless thing. So knowing how to identify what success is to you, that's very important. And black women, it's not just a black thing, but it's a thing that, especially like you think you all that because you got this degree, that, and that. That's not technically the definition of success. Right. That was actually one of the reasons why I went to school, so that way I could get it, so I could shut down the narrative of that. Because success is you working, providing for your family, you got a loving, healthy family, healthy relationship. Yeah, that's whatever you define success is. If you're good with that, then that's you good. You successful. You peaceful. Peace could be your success. Right. Like at the end of the day. So just being mindful of that. And then this is also another group that I had worked with, a group of girls. We did some stuff on natural hair care with a pageant. So I love working with the youth. All right. So that's who's in front of you today. Also, when it comes to me showing y'all that, one of the things that I love about the way I brand, because I have a personal brand, and my personal brand is what funnel people into my school. I love the know, lack, and trust. Like, I want people to trust me, trust to work with me, trust to spend their money with me, and that's very important, especially since we got a lot of scamming going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Can I ask what's your business?
What's my business?
Your personal business?
iamTiffany Empower Impact Ignite. That's basically me setting myself up to be a life coach.
It's like anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the people business.
Right.
So helping people, especially in areas of life when they're stuck. But it goes from life stuff to business stuff. That's so cool. Some people want a business mentor. Right. Then I'm your go-to person, especially when it's the startup of it.
Oh, I like that.
And we have some of those classes coming that we're gonna do too, workshop wise, and they're gonna be affordable. So just stay connected.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what is barbering? And the definition and fundamental principles. So barbering is the practice of cutting, styling, and grooming hair and facial hair. Barbers are typically trained to work with men's hair, but women can also be clients or professionals in the industry as well. Barbers may also shampoo hair, fit hair pieces, hence the man weave that's in, and then our lace fronts and stuff that we're wearing, and quick weaves and stuff like that. Provide facials, trim beards and mustaches, and offer head shaving. So when it comes to barbering, that last sentence down there is the distinguishedness from a Cosmo and a barber. It's the razor, it's the shaving, it's understanding that. Other than that, a master barber can do pretty much just what a Cosmo can do. All right. Number one, shampooing is the foundation of every service. So, and I'm going into that because we mentioned the white ash line. Y'all can write that down. But these are some shampoos. Some of my favorites. This is conditioner. This is a leave-in conditioner. And this Cool Sensation Dandruff Shampoo is the antibacterial, the fungicidal shampoo that is really good with people that got scalp issues. That can have sebum dermatitis, psoriasis, and stuff like that. You can go in and use it as a scalp treatment. But again, the shampoo is to cleanse the scalp and the hair shaft. So learning about that is very important because everybody's not going to use like Cantu, Head and Shoulders, or just certain things like that. That's not really professional products. Now Head and Shoulders has helped when my kids done had credit cap and stuff like that. It does work. Some of those, when you find little stuff that work, then it works. But I could take this right here. Like if I had a chair right now, I would go with this over Head and Shoulders. You about to say something?
How do you feel about design essentials?
Okay, so with Design Essential, all of those scents, I've never had nobody that had an allergic reaction to my products. So with Design Essentials and Influence, I love them. They're black-owned companies as well. But all of those almonds, honey this, honey that, it can cause problems.
Right.
So now, the line that I could have used on everybody, I can't.
Right.
So now I got a lot of product. And that is why I love Ashtray products, because this is also a black-owned company. And they built it based around their 2 daughters. They've been in business 30 years. But it's a multi-texture company. It doesn't matter your color. It doesn't matter your hair texture. It doesn't matter if you're in America.
So I got a question. How you feel about like Judy? You know, like Brad and Judy, like her products, her hair products.
Brad and Judy. I think I'm not very familiar with them, but I think I've heard of them.
You think they're good products? I don't think they work. I don't know. I just
I
think
don't
they're
want good
overhyped.
products. I want great products.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think they're just overhyped because of
Yeah.
who she is.
That's because once you got a brand, you can sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Kaleidoscope.
You said Brad and Judy?
Yeah, that's she owns it. Judy.
What you said, Judy and Brad, ain't it?
Judy, yeah.
Oh, because see, I didn't get it.
That broke my hair out.
The Kaleidoscope. That's what I was saying. I think
Oh, I
it's
didn't even know.
overhyped.
So, listen. Who we love and know? Y'all moving too slow. Who we love and know?
I don't know.
No, but in that scenario, it's the Brad. The Brad tat, make your legs down bad.
Nah, I think it's Judy for me. I like Judy.
No, we don't even know Judy.
I don't know her.
We
but-
didn't know Judy.
You did.
Judy used the Brat's
You think
relationship.
so?
Who do we know in the Factor?
But Kaleidoscope been out though. But she just
We
she
never
did
heard
use
of
Brat.
it.
She
Never
did
heard of
use
it.
Brat platform, to get her
It's the
stuff out.
Brat that helped increase the sales.
Yeah. I agree.
Period.
I agree.
The no lack and trust factor came from the Brad. Because we don't know Judy.
We did.
I don't know Judy. I know the Brad. Yeah. So I'll try it.
Right. I just think it's overhyped.
It is.
I don't think that it worked. I don't know.
So, and I brought it, and that's why we're doing the product knowledge, because Coach Dad wanted us to, touch on that. Which is why even when we created our hair care line, because I have a hair care line, the iamTiffany brand has a shampoo line. It's like on hold right now. I ain't worried about that. So the school got one, but I went with shampoo. I didn't go with edge control, because what good is edge control
If you ain't got no
ain't
edges,
clean?
right?
The foundation is important. So the school also has a line, which we got a 3-part regrowth line. This is the follicle booster that I brought down, which helps increase the blood circulation. I can pass it around, but it's still taped up. You can try to read on it, because that's what I help with too. Like if it's a product that you want, you got to learn about private label, white label. If you want to make your own products, then cool, but you got to understand the whys, the do's, the don'ts. But that's for growing the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want no edge control. A lot of people want to sell edge control, but the hair not clean, the scalp not clean. So why we gonna skip over the cleanliness part of it?
So what would you
goes into
recommend for somebody like, I would say me, like my edge, like all this don't grow. So what would you recommend for them?
So scalp treatments, follicle booster. We actually got the peppermint oil and like a Jack cream, which has the biotin, shea butter in it as well, because everything is helping stimulate. It's the blood stimulation along with our diets and stuff like that, right? That helps promote growth. Now, granted, a lot of it is hereditary as well, and
If it's hereditary, like is there really nothing you can do, right?
In a sense, you can tweak certain things, try to improve your dietary intake and stuff like that, just to kind of see. But
That's the same thing with me. Like I got eczema. So, like my top grows faster than my back. Because my scalp be so dry.
Yeah,
I
mine
can't
too.
even use like certain things on my hair. So I was really about to ask
That
you
cool
where you get
sensation.
that from. Yeah, I was about to ask you where you get that from.
so we hold it for retail, and also we sell it too. So if you want to purchase this, you can purchase this today.
How much?
It is, don't give me the line, $24.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. And I only got one right now, but that's something we're gonna have more products. Especially, we're gonna try to make sure that we can get them down here in Shortcuts if we can, because I promise you, this gonna help out. And even if you do the cocktail, because this can actually be used over your whole body.
For real?
be mindful in those areas. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cause you know when you have eczema, then you have dry spots. Sometimes in your in the crease of your arm, back here,
on your neck,
yes.
But my cousin just my cousin she do locks in Colombia, so she gave me some peppermint oil, peppermint spray. So I just sprayed on my scalp. Like I just started using it maybe last week. So,
and how I feel, it's relieving.
Yeah, it is relieving.
So this helps relieve, and it's like it starts like healing it. And also, witch hazel is a pH balancer. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah, I heard.
So I seen the TikTok. I said, "Oh, she done leaked the secret." So witch hazel helps balance out pH. A lot of people just got unbalanced pH, which can create yeast and different things in our hair, right? So that's just important, like understanding what to do, what to use, and witch hazel right from the dollar store can resolve a whole lot. Just balancing us back out, especially with women when our pH is off. It's a telltale sign in a whole lot of stuff, and that could be just because our diet is off, you know. So always consult with your client to help ensure the success of the overall service from beginning to end. So this is basically like what a consultation should feel like. You should set it up to where they're comfortable with asking any questions. And then guess what? You start telling, they're going to tell their business, right?
Because that's funny story. Yeah.
So while they telling the business, sometimes you'll have an answer, sometimes you won't. You taking notes, just like you're in the doctor's office, you know. All right, I noted. Give me some time, because a consultation shouldn't take no more than like 10, 15 minutes, no more than 30. But if you don't have all the answers, be okay with saying, I'm gonna get the answer for you, and I'll give you a call back, or give them to the end of the day, or what have you. So now you're putting you keeping yourself in a position as the expert. Okay, so it should be the comfort of them opening up, because people will lie. So now I'm asking you got any health issue, whatever you saying. No, I ain't nothing going on. No, I didn't color my hair. Right. No, I didn't do this. Right. No, I didn't do that. And then I done found out you're lying once we done started. And it's okay, because people be lying. But you want to get them comfortable to be like, no, just tell me the truth so I can know how to do this thing the right way the first time. To get you where you going. Never stop learning and sharing your knowledge. So basically, y'all are already in position to learn, and it does not matter. That's why even when Coach Dad was saying, we all in here learning. Like, we all learning. Remain studious. That's how you're able to give and re-pour out what you have. So the human impact and challenges to opportunities. Listening to the clients, their issues are key in building the relationship between you and them. So y'all see how I'm even coming in closer to you? Because I'm listening. You know, people want to be heard. It don't matter what you know about the products. Nobody don't care what you know until they know that you care. Oh, you say your scalp thinning, it run in the family? Well, I'm coming. You know where that thing is already over there, but I'm coming with a solution, right? But I'm letting you know I hear you. It's probably in my family too, girl. You're not alone, right?
Yes, ma'am. And
she was telling me, and then she said, "Oh, I was thinking about buying that." You see that? Like, that's kind of what the human interaction looks like. Problems, challenges, and you can't just put anything on everybody's head. Everything don't work for everybody, right?
Right.
But if you can get something that's working for the majority, like I could use this whole line, and this is just some of the things. I just brought a few trying to be obedient to Coach. So I ain't came empty-handed. But the whole line is on the back bar of the school. I've not seen any barber school that had a line already in mind.
Right.
Period. They just winging dollar store stuff. I done seen it. I'm like, we don't play that with our clients. Professional products only. The mannequins can get whatever. So this is some of the services that I have done, just in case I'm trying to figure out if I know how to do hair.
Okay.
So this old though. Those are what, 4 locks. That's a sew-in. Those sew-ins at the top. Those are locks. On the second row. Those are same day starter in style. This is prepping for a class. This rope twist, retwist in style. This is sew-in. And these are sew-ins too, but that's a relax. I know a lot of people not getting relaxed right now, and then this is a quick week that I did on myself. But each one of these services had to receive a proper what?
Competition.
And what?
Shampoo.
And shampoo. That hair and scalp is clean.
It
Y'all can't see
is. That dreads one is. It's real clean.
this shit. Hey, look, this really doing the pandemic right there. That's my cousin though. Same day. So that's how she started. She wanted style before she left. Same day. When you know what you know and you're doing the right thing, whether it's home-based, mobile, or stationary, you're going to give them people what they are paying for, okay? Clean hair and scalp. So poor customer service. I think that goes back to what we were saying at the beginning of the class. Poor customer service, like practice speaking to people when they come in, that is a problem, right, in the industry. Even though the pandemic helped a lot of people start their entrepreneurship journey, they like, dang, black people don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to speak. Man, I go in there, does that. So the solution is to practice communication, engaging skills. So we got to work on that. That's a ever-going practice, right? And that's some of it's internal, because you might be comfortable or we are our own critic a lot of times. But if you just being your best self, then you're going to get better at communicating with people. As long as people feel like you genuine, your articulation will get better and better as you're doing things. So practicing that, because that's going to show up in your delivery when you're doing your consultation with the clients. Or when you're telling the barber or stylist what you got going on. All right? Problem, no real hair care routine. A lot of people don't have a real hair care routine, and they don't have personal barbers and stylists. Like, it's always room for you to get clientele or somebody to get you from your barber or your stylist. Because if you keep mistreating them,
Right.
all it takes is one time.
Right.
Like, I used to be like, I'm people's choice. I never had to be that main person. Never. But when your stylist maybe out of town or they slip up, I'm going to be on your mind just based upon how I treated you. I might have gave you a hug. I might have made you laugh. I might have said, hey, if you ever need me, this is when I'm building my clientele. And that, I'm telling you, that works. Because those are opportunities to grow your business and grow your brand. It's people that's never sat in my chair, but they done sent people to my chair.
Right.
It's people right now that was asking for shampoos. I'm like, I'm not in there this Thanksgiving weekend. I'm not even thinking about your hair. The school is closed. We closed. I was closed. But guess what I said? Thank you for considering us. Because even though they going to go somewhere else and spend their money, they thought about me. I was in the choice, in the number. Me and my company. Right? All right. So key areas of action. Back to the shampoo. All right. So efficient water use. So you always, when you go into a shampoo, you always want to ask the customer, how they like their water temperature. And what shampoo does is it helps the water remove the buildup. So shampoo alone, conditioner alone, them cold wash people, that's like saying you don't wash without going in the shower and just putting on lotion. No, that's not shampoo. That's not even a wash. That's just you put more conditioner on top of your hair. Okay, so that don't work. You got to clean and remove the dirt off the hair and scalp so that way it can breathe again. Because if the pores and everything is clogged, then growth can't even happen. Okay, because it's different phases of hair growth. And I know the stuff we live by as black folk, but all of that is not true. Some of it is a myth. Okay.
Like what? What is the myth?
Dirty hair growth.
Oh yeah.
Pick one.
I heard
Burning your hair.
Oh yeah.
I heard about dandruff.
What about it?
Black people
Like,
don't get
you have to
that.
sit in your hair, like not sit for a long period of time, but it help it grow.
No,
You
a lie.
What is it?
A lie.
I ain't hear that.
A recipe
Yeah.
shampooing hair, and this definition is the process of washing the hair, which I'm gonna leave that there for the sake of not saying the same word, with cleaning products to remove dirt, oil, or odors. You ever smell?
Hair.
That's why, it's that. It ain't just the hair.
You got
It's
a
really
funny
like their
smell.
scalp. That's why this come in. The fungicidals that's in here help cleanse that and get rid of that. I always recommend them to go to a dermatologist so that way it's a respect to what the dermatologist doing, what the dermatologist say, and then I'm back on it like, and that's what you need to do. They might need to even be recommended to a dietitian. That's how you say that? For their diets. Okay? And then we're all collectively working together. When you're confident in what you're able to do, you're never afraid to send them to who's gonna complement what we're gonna suggest. Okay? And then you can go into like I'm about to say trichology. I was about to say trick. But it's trichology.
Whoa.
That's what I was thinking.
Whoa.
But it's like trichology class, that's more in depth, okay?
How you feel about rice water? You think it work?
I think it do work. I think rice water and rose water work. It is a lot of natural remedies and things that can help grow hair. Have I personally experienced it myself? No, that's something that I kind of will dibble and dab in, but I done seen people that I know that do it, that done did it faithfully.
Is it a certain type of rice you use?
I think it's a certain type of way you need
Uncle
to do
Ben
it.
rice or?
I think it is, and I'm not skilled on that, but I think it is a certain. I think it's a certain way you supposed to do it to let your water sit with the starch or whatever is coming out of the nutrients from that rice before you put it on your hair. I think it's a certain way that you need to do it.
Yeah, it's supposed to soak for a couple of days or something.
What kind of rice you use? Like white rice, jasmine rice?
I think any rice.
Because I ain't about to do it on. It was one of the things. What's one of the things that monostat? Y'all ever heard about that?
Yeah, monostat. Yeah.
So it be like, oh, okay.
Do it work?
But guess what? I'm like, if I put it in my client here, I need to have them do the waiver. I'm not about to be doing all this
Right.
rigging stuff with my
blue
license,
magic
you
and
know
all
what I'm
that.
saying? I'm not gonna do that.
Blue magic.
Now, if they want to try it themselves, and then I come in and do the styling, then it's off of my credentials, you know. But I'm like, some of it work, and then they say after it works, then it stopped working, right? So I'm like, I don't
stop using it.
Yeah, then I'm like, I don't want that
For
on
real?
me,
Yeah.
because they're gonna blame us. You know the clients that be looking for anybody. It's always the last person. Then you gonna be the last person, then they gonna blame you the next time. So wet your hair before applying. This is how you basically shampoo. Wet your hair first. Because what that water gonna do, because the water is the universal solvent, it's rinsing and getting the hair ready to receive what you about to put on, okay? You're gonna apply the shampoo. When you use a good shampoo that's highly concentrated, you don't need a lot. You need just about maybe a nickel size, no more than a quarter, depending on how much hair they got, the texture and density. And then you make sure the hair is thoroughly wet. You apply the shampoo. Always, emulsify it in your hands, and then just get ready to go in. All right. Using the right shampoo for the right hair type, applying it from the roots, where the root of your head is, by your scalp, the base, okay, and then down to the ends. Yes, sir.
You got any advice for like people with locks that want to wash their hair?
Well, people with locks that want to shampoo their hair, definitely clarifying, and if they have any dandruff and stuff, then the Cool Sensation.
Okay.
Clarifying shampoo. So we got like a silk protein too. So protein is to help strengthen hair. All right, I don't think I brought that, but protein is a strengthener. What I like about this volumizing detangling shampoo is a lot of people.
Conditioner. That's what that is?
It's conditioner over there, but I done sold out of the
actual
shampoos, the retail size. Like all this on the back bar, but in big gallons. This volumizing detangling shampoo, it basically cleans, but it's like a conditioning type shampoo, and it helps detangle the hair. But you want something that's gonna clean, which is our clarifying shampoo. So that's like the detoxing shampoo. So people with locks, if they got like a lot of buildup, a lot of gum, you can go in and put the clarifying shampoo on the hair shaft. See if they got scalp issues, you can put the Cool Sensation on the scalp. And this is literally a detox. You can bag them, you can steam them, you can lean them back in the bowl. I do not recommend all of that pouring vinegar and baking soda on the hair, because what that's doing is drying out the hair shaft. It's stripping the hair. It's drying it. It's going to eventually break off. And God forbid if they are color treated on top of that. Okay, the hair needs hydration. It needs moisture to like not be fragile and break off. Okay, and it also needs protein.
So you talking about like an overhead steamer or something more like one of those
Either one.
steamers? Either one is
Either one.
Okay.
Either one.
With the breakage, your parents?
Do this help with breakage? This is more so focused on that scalp. When breakage comes in, that's where treatment and like the protein. We do got protein conditioner. And then you want to get treatments. Treatments are normally done by professionals. So, where we at? Okay, so scalp, massage your scalp. Gently massage the scalp with your fingertips. So massaging is helping actually with blood circulation. It's the blood flow, it's the circulation because it's the oxygen. That's how things can begin to grow. If it's not properly circulating, that's when you might feel numbness and tingling just anywhere on your body, right? It's something cutting off that circulation. If that's cutting off, no oxygen is getting there, growth can't happen because our hair is like a garden. All right. Rinse thoroughly. Remove all shampoo and conditioner. People be half rinsing because people be half washing their bodies. That's what I'm talking about. Like people be half doing stuff, certain things you cannot have doing. That's even why I use that collage with the relaxer. Like a lot of people have burns, chemical burns, because people have cleaning that you trying to rush. You can't do that. You gotta rinse. Use the water to do what water needs to do. Water in itself is very powerful. We get electric current from water. Like water do a whole lot for us, right? So use it. Then once you rinse thoroughly, apply the conditioner. After applying conditioner, conditioner is normally for the ends. You want to be mindful with putting conditioner like on the top of the head, like just putting it here, because that ain't what it's for. So it can throw off your like how your style and stuff, like how your hair gonna respond when you put conditioner in the wrong part of the hair. Like conditioner is for ends, because really once the hair grow out, our head is dead. Hair is dead. It's not living, but we try to make it look as healthy as possible. All right.
Wow, that's cool.
What else? Rinse again. All right. So yeah, you rinsing, and when you're rinsing hair, you rinse with cool water, because what is it doing?
Yeah.
So it's closing and it's locking in everything that you just put in. That's why the shampoo is the foundation of the service. Okay, so never put conditioner on it and keep the water hot, because hot is opening it, getting it ready to receive what you about to put in it. All right, so drying your hair, some people do air dry. They got these new gadgets. I be waiting till people use new gadgets first. I be like, I don't care nothing about. I be like, man, it look like somebody here might get caught up in that right there. I don't know. It be looking cool, but I just stick to what be working, because some people like air dry, some people don't like combs going through their hair because they so tender headed, so they just using all that new stuff we see here. I haven't used any of those things, but to each his own. Yeah, I got What is the Universal Solvent? So also Barber Economy, I'm sorry. So how often should you shampoo your hair depends on your hair type, texture, and how oily it gets. Some people wash their hair every other day, while others, I hate the word wash, wash it once a week. Washing your hair less frequently can train it to be less oily. So normally black people, we don't wash our hair that much because we need our oils and stuff like that. Caucasians, they definitely are known to wash their hair every day because their hair get a lot of oil. We need our oil. We need our moisture. We need it. All right. So just understanding what each race need is important. Well, this way.
Watch me clean my mama wig. Okay.
Oh, it ain't. I don't know why it ain't.
It's a video?
It's a video. But it
You
ain't.
probably need to be able to pull it up.
So it was basically just showing the dirt in the sink from the wig. She brought this wig. It's a braided wig. And but you can find, if y'all go on that TikTok, then you can see the actual video. But the sink on the right is super dirty, because that's where I first started breaking down the wig at, and then the other one not as dirty, but just showing you. Oh, and this the back bar, like that's the shampoos back there. So when choosing a product line, consider your clients, right? That's 3 things you want to do. Consider your client, consider your pockets, and know your why. When choosing a product line, a lot of people are product junkies. A lot of people, especially naturalistas, they're like, I'm try this, because you kind of got to figure out what works for you, which is why this is the go-to. For me, I know why, because I've considered my clients first. I think about their allergies. That's why I don't use the other product lines, because my own My kids got different allergies, and then my sister has different allergies. Certain products will make her have a reaction, so I'm not going to use that, and this is based upon my inner clientele. That's why when I came across this line, I'm like, oh yeah, I can stick with this. This works, and it's pocket friendly for me, the stylist. So when I'm making a sale, I can get a return to reinvest as well. You got a question, which that goes into number 2. Consider your pockets, which is why I made the point right here about barber economy. Like, we gotta learn how to retail, and you can retail when you are educated. Cause all I did was start talking about issues, and she's ready to buy. The sale is gonna be made, period, point blank. So if you want to earn more money, you gotta know how to, and that's what she was talking about, from being a truck driver, cutting hair, multiple streams of income. And the black entrepreneurs, the black business owners, the black barbers and stylists, we don't never take time to retail because we trying to stand behind the chair.
Right.
But when you went to school to get your license, y'all was retailer, right? That makes sure, right? Absolutely. Because the retail what got the business standing. Retail is what the business standing on. That retail gotta move. That retail is very vital. And then know your why. Why you retailing, why you choosing that product. We'll go into more of that, in another class, but these are some points that I wanted to highlight. All right. Use education as a pillar of sustainability. That's all we're doing today. Educating is a part of what we're gonna do. A whole lot more of moving forward in 2025. This is actually my 3rd graduate. Our school is only 2 years old. We actually just celebrated the 2nd year anniversary on the 7th. So education is the process of learning and acquiring knowledge and skills. It can also refer to the transmission of character traits. Education is considered a valuable tool for personal and societal growth. When you educate yourself, you the person gonna grow, and it's gonna help society. It's gonna help our community develop. All right. Education can take many forms, including formal education, structured learning that can take place in an institutional setting such as a public school, non-formal education, structured learning that can take place outside a formal educational system, informal education, unstructured learning that takes place throughout daily experience. Education can be gained through formal processes like attending school or reading a book, but it can also come from practical life experiences. This is Deasia. I met Deasia from a Instagram post that we did when we did the Female Barber Networking event. At the end of the event, we did a post and went on Instagram. She was waiting on a barber school to go to. We're a private school, we're not public, so we will fall more so on non-formal education. This is like non-formal education, okay? But we're still sharing life experiences. We're sharing, y'all can share too, and then y'all know where y'all at in life, right? So that's still learning, and it's also allowing us to socially grow, in society. Education can help people develop a deeper understanding of a field, and it can help them integrate into societal norms or foster personal growth. Our goal is to make sure that as we're educating as barbers and position ourselves as business owners and instructors, that growth happens. Y'all should feel like y'all done grown and learned something from this class, from the 3 hours that we're spending together today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then 75%, this is just like a percentage, 75% of clients prefer barbers who offer shampoo services as a part of their haircut experience. And the tip is never be afraid to educate your clients about shampoo products that you are using, right?
Correct.
Didn't you see it work?
Yes, ma'am.
Right? And this is a stat that I did pull up, because some people if they come in, they be like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the shampoo. Don't worry about it. No, but the stats say they prefer it. Give them what they prefer. Don't take nothing less. Give them the full experience of what we have to offer. So this is just a picture of me. I couldn't find nothing, but this is our client. Kenya's like in the 6th grade. Bad scalp issue, right? She was going to a professional. Grandma brought her to the school. She been coming ever since because we solved the problem. Been coming over a year. We only been open 2 years. This is one with doing the app. I think the analyzation, and then this is the application. Just using the application brush, bowl, and applying that cool sensation to that scalp. Now we're gonna get ready to, and this way y'all can kind of follow and connect. But we're gonna go into becoming a licensed barber.
You could zoom into that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right here. So we're gonna go over becoming a licensed barber and then answer any questions from there that anybody got. Right.
Yeah. Y'all got any questions for her? Anybody?
She basically told us her whole life in like 30 minutes. She basically did.
What school did you go to?
What school did I go to? So I ended up getting my barber's license through OJT. And then it's literally school of the hard knocks. It's like God literally set me up for what I'm doing right now. Cause my grandma raised me, so my grandma dad stayed with us. I used to shave his head bald. When my grandma had to work, we used to go to my grandma's mama's house, which is my granny, and I used to do her nails and scratch her hair for my candy money.
I know that's right. All the time.
So when I look back in my childhood, I was already doing hair, nails,
right,
and shaving my granddaddy head.
right.
I did go to hair school, but I never last because they was childish. By the time I went to hair school, I was already a mom, and I didn't have time to play. So I was already know how to get my own money. I got my own bills.
Right.
You know, I ain't on no welfare or nothing like
right.
that. I need to be where the money at. And when I went there with my hairbraiders license, it was a barber in there that was an instructor. So even though I'm a school owner, I always give that OJT approach. I'm gonna teach you how to get the money, but school is more structured. Some people need more structure, but I always give kind of the best of both. School also has less hours, 1,500 hours over the 1,920 hours that you need if you do OJT. So that's why we forming different partnerships to just make the experience great for the student barber, because the journey is, you got to want it. Because any little thing, everybody not fit to be a barber.
Right.
You know, and I see this way I'm supposed to be at. It works for me and I love it, but everybody not gonna cut it. So
for a beginner barber, would you recommend OJT?
it depends on what that personality type. It just kind of
I
depends.
was to say, if you don't, I wouldn't say school, because it just,
No, I don't want to
it's
go to
no
school
work.
with.
You can't work for real.
So OJT is gonna be you ready to get to the money.
Yeah, that's
You-
me.
you
I'm ready
gotta-
to get to the money. I'm ready to
Which
cut
you
down.
seem like, you seem like you'll be ready. And with me, OJT work because I need the money.
Yeah.
The focus is not theory.
Right.
You
right.
need theory, but
You need
if
money
you can get
too.
the money.
Yeah.
So if that's what you need, then get it like that.
So OJT would be the best.
Yeah, they both have pros and cons.
The school gonna work you like a slave. They just want the money.
Yeah.
Yes, but our school, we care about our students.
I went to chemistry.
Yeah, the
I was
school
thinking
gonna
about
work you, but you see how they'll work you and everybody do the work. Then you come to a private school, then you acting crazy. But guess what? It's still laws that the school gotta go by. So what you get to do for OJT, no, you can't do that at school. And even when I thought I was gonna do that, no, I can't do it because I won't have a school if I do that, because that's not law. You know what I'm saying? So understand the rules and laws and stuff, that's important, because people will have you lose everything that you work for just trying to show love. Now you gotta follow the rules. But you gotta know the rules and know how to play the game. Alright?
You gotta know the little break.
That part.
So speaking of rules, I'm not gonna get too deep into the rules and regulations. I'm just tell y'all some of the basic information when it comes to becoming a licensed barber in South Carolina. Of course, like she said, education and training. You got OJT, which is basically you coming in the barbershop and you going to work. Now, with that being said, you're gonna get what you earn here. There's not such a thing as just coming in and cutting everybody's head and everything all good.
Right.
Let's just take a look at some of these mannequins. You know who you will pay. You know what I'm saying? At this point right here, y'all just start, I ain't nobody judging it, but let's be real. If you go to somebody and see how you digged up that, they ain't gonna get you paid. You know what I'm saying? Now, some of these a little better. I think Ty was the nicest, and then we got Avery right here. And I
Dan
ranked
Rodney.
him personally just from having the eyes, you know, being a barber. I cut hair, I can look at a haircut and say, well, you know, yeah, no. But when it comes to being in a school, like she said, it's more structured. You get more hands-on as far as like somebody working with you. Because when you're in a barber shop, you're in here on a Friday or Saturday.
We cut. Don't be asking nothing about no bull.
We're not standing over here helping you cut no hair. We're not standing over here like, hold on, let me tell my client to hold on so I can come over and help. It's almost impossible. Now, there's opportunities for training, but as far as just like, if you want to be a
It's on the
full-time
job.
barber, you're on the clock. You're not just training. You're on the clock. You're charging these people full price. They expect to get what they pay for. We are hiring. Yes, we're always hiring. But keep in mind, are you ready to work? Do you got the patience to learn? Do you feel like you can hang in there until things get how you want it to be? Because in the beginning, we know how the beginning looked. Look at your mannequin. Remember how it started? You know what I'm saying? It was a little choppy.
Right.
Y'all picked it up a little bit, but you know, it comes with practice, patience, and just staying dedicated, man. You gotta be dedicated to it. The licensing process, it's several different things that's gonna be needed in order for you to get licensed. I should just go to the short list of that.
Also, you said understanding the profession, but this is the rules for South Carolina. Each state has their own requirements. I just want to reiterate that.
Okay.
And then, you know, the education and training, that's what you was talking about.
Right.
Choosing the school or program that work. The curriculum is rather much the same though. So in South Carolina, whatever the curriculum is for OJT barbering or the school barbering, it's the same curriculum. OJT just have an
One
additional
part I left out.
420 hours.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The
19.
amount of time, 1,500 hours in the
Versus-
school versus 1,920 hours
Yes.
in the OJT, but you still have to do an hour of book work every day for OJT.
Either program.
Either program.
Yes.
So keep that in mind.
All right. So there you go. License. You have to read the process.
Excuse me. So
Number 3.
maintaining. Where we at?
You said you want. So
Help me out here. Where we at?
the license requirement to become a licensed barber in the state of South Carolina, you gotta be at least 16 years old, have a high school, they say high school diploma GED, but really it's you done graduate, promoted to the 10th grade. Some schools do want you to have a high school diploma GED. Anybody wanna know why?
Yeah, why?
Anybody else?
Wow.
I think they feel that it's too challenging to teach people that is not educated with a high school diploma. So we tell the truth and say, as long as you done made it 10th grade, we welcome challenges.
Right.
Like that's just a part of
Right.
our core value. Because our first graduate actually was a high school dropout.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like,
Passed theory on first round. Passed
them
theory
be the
on
most
first.
smartest people in the world, the ones that drop out
Exactly.
or they ain't finished school.
But some schools won't accept you unless, and it's their qualification process, right? GED or diploma. But I do know that our barber program helps encourage people. If you don't pass this, now you got to go in and get that GED. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's how
right.
we look at it because we really care about our students. Also complete the state board approved barbering program. So the training is the training. All the school and the OJT is offering is training and hours. Once those hours are completed, then it has to be turned to the same board that approved us to go in and take our test. So it's another testing site, the same site where doctors, pharmacists, and stuff go in. That's where we all have to go. But the first thing is to get the hours, do the work.
No, I'm just saying she would be familiar with that. She got the cosmetology.
Yes. So that's what that look like. So if anybody ever tell you that they're licensing you, we have no right to license
No
you.
such thing.
But we can certify you. I think we're probably gonna get them Barber Essentials certifications, but we'll see that later.
Aw.
State board prep.
We'll get y'all that later on, but and we are real licensed instructors. So it's people that's not licensed, not instructors, and they're doing certification classes. That's just
So y'all do continuing education classes as instructors too?
no, but I'm affiliated with others that do continuing education classes, but we do advanced training classes, and we do offer mentorship. So if you're interested in that, feel free to connect and you will see some of the stuff. Also, then after you get the training done and you pass the board of barbering examination, then you become licensed. And really, that's an apprentice. The first year, you're still an apprentice. Most people don't tell you until after, because y'all don't even be knowing what y'all got going on until it's happening anyway. But that first apprenticeship year, it go by so fast anyway. But that first year, you're an apprentice. And then 3 years later, if you would like to become an instructor, then you can go for your barber instructor license. If you're a cosmetologist, you got to be licensed for 2 years. You can cross over, and then you got to be holding the license, the master haircare license, for 3 years, and then you can be a barber instructor. In the meantime, you should still qualify to take a cosmetology instructor license if that's something you want to really dive into, like the instructor role, and be able to dominate and show up, if that's what you want to do, which goes into economy, like position yourself to earn the money versus staying stuck behind the chair. Most people just want you to be behind the chair. I like to teach people how to work what's best for you, because the seasons change. So if you want to go in somewhere and work, or you be like, I got everything I need, I can do it my way too. And barbers kind of get we can kind of.
No, I want to touch on what you just said about just being duly trained. It also opened doors, like you said, for more opportunities. So if I just simply kept a regular barber license, all I could do was cut hair, open the shop, rent out chairs, stuff like that. But it's more opportunities out there. She got a whole barber school. You know what I'm saying? You can get 10 students at a time.
That's amazing.
You're creating 10 people, 10 jobs.
You can get 20 students
you
per
get 20
license.
students per license, but it's minimum of 10. But the opportunity is there, you know what I'm saying, for growth. You know what I mean? You create your own house. The entrepreneurship part of it was really enticed me in the beginning. Like, I didn't like listening to nobody.
Me too.
So it was just like,
I don't like that.
but here's the thing, you gotta listen to your clients.
Yeah.
Whoever sit in that chair, your boss. So you got a bunch of bosses now.
Yeah.
You working for a lot of people.
Right.
But at the same time, you got the freedom of saying when you want to work.
And you
That's
fire
what's-
them. You can fire them.
You can fire clients too, now. Oh, you can get fired. You can fire clients.
Right.
Fire a few clients. I can't cut you no more, brother. We'll talk about those type of things another time. What else we had? Curriculum overview?
Curriculum overview.
So basically a typical barbering program that will include hair cutting, styling techniques, shaving, and facial hair grooming. Hair and scalp treatment, like you mentioned earlier, with the shampooing, of course, safety and sanitation practices, and business management and ethics. That's
We covered a lot of that in the essentials today.
and one more section to go.
What?
The application steps. Basically the license process.
Oh, okay. The license process is basically completing the program, submit the application, pay the required application fee, schedule to take the examination. So it also, when you was talking about how things was changing each time, he went in and changed. So one of the other changes is, it used to be once you submit the barber training affidavit and apply to test, if you once approved to test with the testing site, if you pass, you pass. If you fail, all you gotta do is pay for the test over. Now, if you fail the test, you gotta go back to the original application to request the test again. That had me so heated. But you know what? I said, people, stop playing with people's time. When you want people to stop playing, you hit them in the pocket. Because did you study?
Right.
Is you studying for the stuff? You know what I'm saying? To go in.
But some people get nervous and just forget when they get
Okay,
there.
well, you're going to be nervous and they're going to hit you in your
better
pockets every
remember.
time. You're going to be $45 application fee nervous.
You ever been driving and
And you gotta go to Columbia.
You better straighten up. You better tighten.
Right. That's money.
So the written exam, what the written exam do is test your knowledge on theory, safety and sanitation, and then some of the things that's in the curriculum. Also, practical exam, it evaluates your hands-on skill to cutting, shaving, other barbering services. You do not have to be the best to get licensed, okay? Regardless to social media statistics. If you get these licenses, you can become a shop owner, shop manager, whatever type of business owner you would like, right? But you don't have to be the best. And the best ain't always booked. You know how many people real good ain't got no clientele?
Right.
But it's some people that just treat their people good. Clientele booming out, do ceiling because they treat them really
That goes
good.
right into this. Developing your skills. You gotta continue to improve them techniques and stay updated with the industry standards. I know y'all see like they're doing the colors, the dyes, the enhancements, the units, you name it. What they ain't doing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that going on. You gotta kind of stay up to date for what's changing. If you don't know how to do what's new, they're gonna go to somebody that does. You know what I'm saying? You might have, I don't know what's
And
coming
history
next.
always repeat itself though.
Yeah.
Cause now, guess what? The French roll back in, the bun back in,
Yeah.
Wop brought all
the finger
pin
wings
curls back
and-
in. Like, so history will repeat itself, so you gotta be ready. You know, be ready, be on it. But be good at what you do. Like you can, I've always positioned myself as a master stylist, but it's certain things that the people like that I do too. Like cutting, and just creative styling. That's pretty much what I was known as. So this is continuing education, maintaining your license. That is something that's very important. It was somebody that was trying to register to enroll, and their driver's license was expired. I'm like, are you sure you're ready to be a barber? Because you're not maintaining the license you got.
Right.
Because it seems like that's going to roll over here, you know, and that is the issue. That's the business side of staying up on your stuff. Like maintaining your license, having continuation classes. Barbers are not required to do continuing education. But that don't mean we're not supposed to be educated.
Right.
It is a requirement for cosmetologists. I feel like if you hungry, you gonna go get it. Y'all hungry, y'all in the room, that's what it look like. Whether it's required or not. I done heard so many cosmetologists be in rooms and they complaining. And I'm in there, don't have to be in there, but I'm in there because I know I need to be in there. So that's mindset, you know. South Carolina requires barbers to complete. No, they don't. Unless that change. That's not required for us. Yes, that's not required for us.
The renewal process.
The renewal is renewing your barber license for South Carolina must be renewed every 2 years. The renewal process includes completing continuation hours if it's required with your license. It's right now with Cosmos. If they end up putting it for barbers, so what? But as of now, we don't have it as a requirement. Submitting the renewal application and paying the fee. And you can do that once you have a portal. All you gotta do is pay that thing. They gonna mail your new license to wherever your address is.
We were talking about those changes earlier. The fee used to be about $35. It's now like $150.
Wow.
Oh, it been $150.
It's been $150. But
And so that don't got nothing to do with if you got your own personal license and the business license. So like with my license, I have like 3. I got the school license. I got my instructor license. I got my main license, the master license. So all of these is due the same year because I'm a barber. So keep that in mind. That's business got to be handled. Them can't lapse because then it's a fee with that.
Right.
Starting your barber career, job opportunities. We do help with job placement. Coming in OJT, you're like literally already in a job placement. Salon spas. But then from working in places outside of your home, then you can network in other places, and these places that's saying like hospital, military base and stuff, they look for the credentials. You can't come in there without being a licensed professional. We do assist with opening barbershops as well, and we already talked about developing your skill, what builds your client relationship.
And you just mentioned about networking, connecting with other people in your industry, and building those relationships because that's how you kind of get further. You can go far, by yourself.
And then it say marketing yourself. That's why we did that other exercise. So check y'all notifications, see how many likes y'all got.
That's what that was for. I can't skip past the surface.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's what
So if y'all ready to, embark on your career in barbering, it's very rewarding. We in there, but we still at the beginning of this phase. Combine your skills, creativity, and Coach Dat and myself, we're here to help you get started.
Okay, going forward, you guys just stay tuned to what's coming. Exactly 21 days from now, we'll be doing 2.0 information out there. I just want to thank y'all for coming, joining, and learning, looking and learning, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach Jack. All right, how many you got? 33, 34. Let me see what you got. 15. Oh, you got 500 views. How many views you got?
I think 700.
Ooh, how many you got?
52.
Y'all getting that action though. What you got?
Pineapple.
See how you hard headed? You could have connected to Wi-Fi.
We got Wi-Fi.
We got Wi-Fi. Let's connect to the Wi-Fi.
Let me see. You want to give him some more time for it?
Who?
Go up some? The views and everything.
I'll let him,
Because he didn't get a chance to put his up.
no, the time is the time. So we got 7 and a 5. What we doing?
I paid for mistakes.
Barber, this tough love. You would like to purchase this. Okay. Y'all enjoy class. We want to catch a review.
I love class. I was waiting for this for years.
Yeah, you know I've been texting.
Dad, I've been hitting you up for
She
years
left
about
Even
Barber
on the
classes.
But you can tell who's serious about who show up.
Right.
Everybody ran to jump. Oh man, it's only $1, but the biggest investment is your time.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It
right.
ain't about the money. If you got the time, you make the time to do what you want to do. You can make some stuff happen, man.
Right.
And you can put it on cool sensation.
And trust and believe it, I ain't make near $1 doing this. You know what I'm saying? I had to go out and get all types.
Oh, you
I also want these. Y'all want these to keep?
That's
I
trash.
can keep this up.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
gonna
your
give it
mannequin.
I'm gonna give it all back.
If y'all could, I'm gonna want to do a
Group
video.
picture?
Yep, a group picture.
Yeah. Let's do
And
that.
you give them their bags.
I'm glad y'all bad. I want them to bring these mannequins too, though.
Oh, to take. Okay.
Yeah. This will be my mannequin.
A little bit. A little bit. You sit a little too long.
Them
Already
things
good. They
good.
going back to work.
We're gonna have
That's a real barber stuff, though. Hold up.
Yeah, what's a good clipper set to buy for a beginner?
I like.
You know, I'm a
I
wall.
would say wall.
I think
Wall.
walls is
I
good
was
for
gonna say
beginners. Walls are good for beginners, and they're not too heavy for the female wrist.
I'm gonna say
The
y'all.
men be wanting them
Don't
heavy. Them
listen.
men is just heavy.
The class is over. Do not listen to her about these clippers. I'm telling you. Not as fun.
They good,
You're gonna be
but
talking trash about the
they
collection.
don't even know what to do with them. The students don't even understand the guard.
I don't understand the
So I'm like, put them with the walls, and I give my students color coded. You're gonna get color coded.
Mhm.
It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, the
colorful.
walls do come with color.
Yes, I know what you want. I know what you